Hi everyone, welcome to the Learn series at Atlabs. I am Archit and today I'll walk you through how to use the AI script generation feature within the Atlabs platform. So let's dive in. Before I walk you through all of the options that you see in front of the screen here, let me just give you some context about what Atlabs is. At the core of it all, we are a storytelling tool. What that means is essentially everything that you want the video message to be, we help you tell a better story around it. Whether those stories are about your brand, about your product, about your customers, even your partners. If my viewer spends 60 seconds, let's say, a minute watching the video, I want them to have a takeaway at the end of the video. And that's what you put in here in the text prompt. So, for example, instead of writing a hot cup of coffee, which may or may not have any takeaway. What I will write here is at the end of it all, what should the message be? So let's say I want the message to be why drinking a hot cup of coffee in the morning is great for health. Yeah, and you can think about it in the context of your own sort of whatever the idea or the message you want the viewer to have at the end of the story. Just type in the message. You don't have to type anything around like make a video about and stuff like that. Nothing around that. Just type the message. That's what uh, is key here. Just as in simple language, how you would describe to someone else, that's how you write. You can be as short. The minimum limit right now is around 5 words, but you can be as long as possible. If you want to copy paste an entire article which you wanted to reference, you can just sort of copy the text and paste it, and the article will get referenced here. The next few options then are depending on how you want the message to be delivered. So if I want it to be informative, which means it will only refer to the context that I have given here and create the script around it. It wouldn't get any other sort of information, any additional information apart from that. Conversational style would be more conversational, as if you're talking to a friend. Storytelling telling usually tends to be best for product sort of ads related stuff, brand ads related stuff. But you can always play around with all of these: persuasive, descriptive. If you're trying to create a tutorial video, maybe instructional would be the best. If you're trying to create a customer review, testimonial would be best. You can always bring in some humor within the scripts as well, so there's a humorous style we have kept in. So choose one that works best for your message, basically. Then choose a length. uh, Depending on how you choose the length and how long or short the message is, sometimes uh, the script could sort of get concise a little. So yeah, just play around with it. You can always regenerate. So, and there are some language options. We are regularly adding more language options every single day. So if you need one which is not on the list, just drop us a message on the chat and we'll try to get it done in the next sort of day or so. Back to AI script generation. So I just clicked generate. Storytelling style, I know my message, and it's going to be a 60-second list. And it has created a nice story about Sarah and why it is good for health. I can always like make changes here. So let's say I don't want it to be in storytelling style. I want it to be more uh, humorous. Let's say let's try humorous. Let's keep it short at 40 seconds. Let's go. hmm And there we have it, a more humorous script. So sip responsibly, my friends. Um, so that's about it. I think you'll play around with it. You can always make any changes. So if I say I don't want this as plus, I want additionally written. So all this is sort of editable, available to you. So make any changes, play around with it. The other bit is, which I sort of haven't discussed here, is let's say I had my own script. I know exactly what my story and or the script of the video is going to be. In that case, I don't have to type anything here or select any options here. Language selection definitely do. Apart from that, you don't have to really. think about these three ones, because these three options are primarily around script creation. Just click I have my own script. A blank box like this will open up, and then you can paste in your script and click proceed. um, so yeah, so you have this, you have this. You click proceed, and there you go. I think hopefully this gives you a better idea around how to use the AI script generation feature. If you would like us to, if you have any feedback for us, or if you'd like to improve across any of these, just do let us know, and we'll try to incorporate that as soon as possible. Thanks for being early adopters of the product, and I look forward to seeing you in another tutorial.